And we have got the entire Brantly family here today. We've got his mom, his dad, and sister joining us live in studio today. It is so great to have all three of you here today. Jan Brantly is Kent's mom. Let me start with you. How did the family learn this terrific news today?
We saw it on the Today Show this morning.
So that's how you learned about it?
That's how we learned it, yes.
And as you're watching the TV, what was your reaction when you heard this?
Amazement, grateful that it's been brought back into the headlines. It kind of had dropped away, and it kind of brought Ebola back to the headlines and the fight in that terrible epidemic. And that's has been Kent's focus all along, is to keep people fighting, contributing, and compassionate, and prayer. That's his hope for the whole fight that he's in.
Jim, this has been a wild ride for your family. He contracted Ebola in July, was treated at Emory Hospital in Atlanta, eventually recovered. The family has seen him at his, literally in the gravest of hours. And now to learn this honor about Time Magazine, what is this like for you to see your son honored in this way?
Well, it's amazing. You never expect anything like this in your whole in your lifetime. And I'm just glad that he has the platform, the opportunity to continue to encourage people to be involved in the fight against Ebola.
And Krista, your brother has donated blood to 4 different Ebola victims. Mm-hmm. And today is honored alongside these other Ebola fighters. What is your reaction as a sister to learning this news about being named Person of the Year today?
Well, it's a little bit surreal to see your brother on the cover of Time Magazine, but you know, I'm proud of Kent. I've always been proud of him, and I'm glad, like my parents said, that he has the platform and the opportunity to continue to draw attention to the people suffering in West Africa and the people who are engaged in the fight, people of all nationalities, including many West Africans who are working to stem the tide of this terrible crisis.
Jan, after the Today Show announcement was made, you had a chance to talk with Kent on the telephone. What did you tell him, and what did he say to you?
I told him I'm very proud of him. He said, "This is still not about me." He said, "This is still about the fight for Ebola." He said, "I'm honored to be grouped with these other people who are still in the trenches and still fighting, and I'll do what I can here."
You learned something about the cover photo on Time, right?
Yes,
What were your thoughts on after seeing him on this Time Magazine?
Well, he said I look pretty beat up in that picture.
Well, I know that you're very proud, and I want to thank you for raising such a great man who's done so many wonderful things, and continued best luck to the family moving forward. Jimmy's in good health right at this point?
Yes, he is.
That's great. Thank you again for being here. It's great to see you both. All right, very good.